Hey you guys, Desmond here,
And LaCresha.
and welcome back to the channel. Today we are here to discuss the fifth season of Drag Race UK. I believe we're on
Yes.
episode 5 now. I believe so, yeah, we're on episode 5. But before we get into it, just want to remind everyone to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We are so close to our goal of 500 subscribers. We'll love you forever and two more. But that's okay. We'll wait. We'll give you a few seconds to go and hit the subscribe button because we love you.
Mm-hmm.
We love you so much, we'll wait a couple seconds.
Hey.
All right, that was enough time there. So, what did we think of the Snatch game?
What the heck was that?
What do you mean with? I thought it was a pretty good Snatch
It wasn't
game.
bad. It wasn't bad.
I thought it was pretty good. Pretty good. There was a few of them. There was a few. And we're going to talk
Mm-hmm.
about it. Because it didn't sit right in my spirit.
Mm.
But we're going to talk about it. So, oh, I forgot. There we go. Switch over. There we are. So, after Banksy's wrongful elimination, we go back to the workroom. We see her message. Dee Dee wipes it away. They sit down and they
Mm-hmm.
congratulate Ginger on her second win at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So we go into the next day. They walk up. They're sitting down. Ginger shows off her new badge, although she'll be getting another one shortly. And
Mm-hmm.
Her Majesty already done had hers.
Hey.
RuPaul pops up, and we get this week's Rue Mail. RuPaul enters the workroom and announces that today's Maxi Challenge is the Snatch Game. I feel like we've talked about this before, but it's been so long. I think we should
Mm-hmm.
talk about it again.
What?
Who would you portray on the Snatch Game?
Mm. I don't know.
I have coming. I have come up with over the years. My answer has always changed,
Right.
but I think I finally found a character the character's been done before, twice actually. But I
Mm-hmm.
think I can do the character and do it justice, and at least be safe. I could probably win with it, depending on who's around me. It could be a Deja Sky situation where I'm the only good one. Um,
Mm.
but yeah, I would do Wendy Williams. How you
How
doing?
you doing?
How you doing? Yup. Mm-hmm. Yup. Yup. Death.
Mm-hmm.
Death to them all. I said that at work the other day, and that really clicked. I'm like, you know what? I could possibly impersonate Wendy. I have a lot
I
of
don't
her
know.
sayings down, and I feel like she'll be easy to interact with, especially with her
Mm-hmm.
always being known as the Hot Topics lady.
Yeah.
And then I'll make sure I bring with me some purple fabric so that I can have it standing behind me to look like a purple chair. You know, just to make it a little different. But yeah, if I ever were to step into those sugar walls, I think I would do Wendy Williams. I think I
Hmm.
would do Wendy.
I don't know who I would do because you know me, I have no personality. So I don't know who I would be able to like emulate.
I would love for you to do someone British so that you can use your British accent.
So then I'd have to be like Scary Spice. All right then. You know what? I might be able to do it.
Just make sure you throw some hate for Giselle in the Snatch game.
You know, Giselle. Just so you know.
Okay. So,
No. Oh God. You know what? You're right. I probably will have to. Either that, and if I didn't do her, then I would probably do like Fuhad and James off shits and gigs.
oh my god, I love them. I love them. so much.
Oh God, I love them so much.
They're one of the two guy podcasts that I follow. The other one
Yes.
I follow is the Basement one with
Oh,
uh
Basement Gang.
yeah, them. Love them
I
too.
follow them for their dancing. I didn't know they had a podcast.
No. I believe they are called the Basement Something Podcast. But it's Joey. Is his name Joey?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'll send you one of their TikTok thingies. I love
Okay.
them too. They're the only guy podcast that I follow.
Because what was the one? There's only like two that I follow: Shits and Gigs, and then there's a teacher one that I follow that I haven't seen a lot of.
Oh, I do follow the teacher one too, but they're such a blended cast that
Yeah, I'm sad Matt's not on there no more.
okay, they're called the Basement Yard.
Ah,
Can you see them?
I see.
Them.
It's a bunch of white folks.
Yeah.
Kind of sexy.
I love them.
Look, I am into. I'm into the white meat right now. I want some white meat because dark meat ain't
just
did
say
me
you're
too
in your
good
white
lately.
era right now. You're in your white boy
I
era.
am. I am in my pink meat era.
Your white boy era.
Yes, my white boy era. Because there's a couple of them I follow, and I'm like, you're awful close. Gosh, I wish I could run across you, but I don't leave my house.
But let's get to this here Snatch game. We were joined by Carol Vorderman, I believe I said her last name correctly, and our special guest judge, Miss Alexandra Burke. Now, if you remember, she's the one who sang Let It Go from UK versus the World, Blue Hydrangea and Bag of Chips. That let it go, let it all go. Baby, I thank you, Drag Race, for throwing that song in my life because you knew how much I fell in love with that song. That it popped up on my Spotify Wrapped for 22. It sure did. I was like, you better let it go, baby, yes. And when she asked RuPaul what's your favorite song, and see, he said The Heartbreak on Hold. I should have known then that was going to be the lip sync song for the week. But once it got to that point, I'm like, I see what they did there.
Previewed it.
So there's RuPaul looking stunning as always. So
Yes, big ass thought.
let's get into the Gigiana. So up first we have Ginger Johnson as Dame Barbara Cartland, a romance novelist. I'll go first. I thought this was hilarious. I thought she did an amazing job. I was cackling. She stayed in character
The whole time.
the whole time. And like she volleyed off of RuPaul so well. And I love how they kept bringing up, what was that lady? Judy, no, that other author.
Judi Dench.
Was it Judy Dench they kept bringing up? And the hatred she had for her it just made my heart happy. It did. What did you think of Ginger's performance in the Snatch game?
I think she did a fantastic job. Like you said, she stayed in character the whole time. It was hilarious. It woke me up, kept me laughing.
Up next is Caramel, who betrayed Dionne Warwick. What did you think of this?
She had moments.
I thought this was hilarious.
She had moments. Maybe I just didn't get the sense of humor.
I will say I loved this. I thought she did a great job. She had Dion's mannerisms down. Her just the sayings, like it all worked for me, and it really fits into my narrative because I've been doing a lot of Dionne Warwick stuff has been popping up on my X or Twitter, whichever one you want to call it, and on my TikTok, like a lot of Dionne Warwick content. So I'm like, wow, she's fresh on my mind, and then here is Caramel doing a great job portraying her. Baby,
Oh, maybe
that
that
opening
that's what
part,
my problem is I don't know how she is.
that opening part where she was like, "You're welcome." I'm like, oh, the dig to Latoya Jackson at the end was so good. It was so good.
He was like, Latoya Jackson's my friend.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. But let's move onwards.
I'm so
We
shiny.
have Kate Butch as Kate Bush. This started off good,
Mm-hmm.
but it got annoying towards the end.
Real repetitive.
It was real repetitive. I'm like, all right, honey, give us something new here.
Mm-hmm.
Give us some, elevate.
Something new.
You're just right here. You're just right here.
Same level the whole time.
Yeah, give us something. Give us something.
That really hurts to do.
Yeah, like she started off really good, but it just kind of plateaued. What did you
Yeah.
think of her performance?
Same thoughts.
Yeah. Moving on to Tomorrow Thomas as Robin Williams, playing the character
Oh.
of Mrs. Doubtfire, who apparently has a black Southern woman trapped inside of her. What did you think of Tamara's performance?
It had moments where it was funny.
I thought the actual Mrs. Doubtfire moments were funny.
Yeah.
The Southern black woman she was trying to be.
I didn't see that part.
Oh, and RuPaul
I
just
think I was.
loved it. I'm like, it was borderline offensive. I'll say it. It was borderline offensive.
Mm.
But RuPaul loved it.
She like it. I love it.
Oh no, I'm not saying that this time.
Mm.
Yeah, I didn't like this. I thought the Mrs. Doubtfire, and I love how Michelle. And I didn't love it, but it irritated me when Michelle was like, "Oh, if you would have just done the Robin thing, it would have just been boring." No, it wouldn't have. No, it wouldn't
Mm.
have. Because honestly, I enjoyed the Mrs. Doubtfire things that she was doing. Oh, and the pie to the face at the end, that had me
Yes.
chuckling. Oh, that had me chuckling. Chuckling.
You
It was the Southern
want to
black woman
know too.
that just popped up out of nowhere. And I'm just like, this isn't cute.
Mm.
And I don't want to hold it against her because RuPaul wanted her to do it.
Right.
But yeah, it was a no for me. It was
It's
a
a no
no.
for me, boss.
Y'all can agree, y'all can disagree. I honestly don't give a fuck. I've had to delete a lot of nasty comments here lately, and I will continue to do so. Now that, but yeah, I'm not sure if you've seen them before I deleted them, but there was a lot of nasty comments.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I had to chop them and then block them so that they can't comment anymore. But as long as you're willing to have a conversation, comment away. We can have a conversation why I don't like it. And like I said, I'm not going to blame her because RuPaul was really pushing for her to do it.
Right.
So
Creating drama.
yeah, so let's move onwards to Vicky. This is not Vicky Vivacious, or this is Dee Delicious as Lady Colin Campbell. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
This wasn't good.
It wasn't. Not at all. Like, not even remotely. I don't even know this
And
woman.
I agree with the critique. I don't know this person, but I know that they had to have done more than just I'm a celebrity.
Right.
So
Help.
come on, come on. There was more you
Give
could
me
have.
just a little bit more.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. With just a touch of love. Sorry. And, you know, that's my song, honey. That's my song right. Hey! But let's move on.
He was begging self.
He was. He was. You know, I love the beggars. The Keith Sweats, the Charlie Wilsons. I
Mm-hmm.
love the beggars. So it does something to me. It makes good music when you're begging, okay? Make some good music. But let's move on to Vicky Vivacious as Fanny Craddock. This was just bad.
Yeah.
This was just bad. Didn't like it.
No at all.
Not at all.
No at all.
So we're going to go ahead and move on to the last character, which was portrayed by Michael Maruli. We have Catherine Tate. Now, the first Catherine Tate character Michael was doing, hilarious. Hilarious. I was cackling. But when we
Catherine Tate was looking a little like Lucille Ball there.
A little bit. But then when we switched to this one, I was like, I don't like it. It wasn't funny. I wish she would have just stuck with the other character, and she possibly could have got a high placement from me if she would have just stuck with that other character, because that was funny. This one was not. What did you think of her two characters?
Yeah, I agree. Like the first one was funny, and that second one, I don't know where she came from with that one, or why she chose to change, especially towards like the end of the challenge.
Who knows? But let's get to the main stage. And up first, we have RuPaul giving us red carpet realness. I thought this was cute. I love this green on her. And that orange wig. Mwah. And look at it. They fixed the wig line. They brought it down. Thank y'all for listening. I know y'all shot this forever ago, but thank y'all for listening.
Thank you for foreshadowing our critiques and correcting your mistakes.
So what did you think of Ru's look this week?
I like this look. The Celadon green looks really good on her skin, and the orange hair really helps highlight that. Very fall vibes.
So we're joined this week by Michelle Visage, Alan Carr, and Alexandra Burke, our special guest judge.
I just want to know who let Michelle Visage walk out the house with that.
So the category is Heart On. Again, another category that happened on season 14. Like Mirror Mirror that happened last week, and now Heart On were both categories on season 14. So I'm like, okay, cool. Season 14 and UK season 5. When two becomes one, okay?
When two become one.
I need some love like I never needed love before.
Wanna make love to you, baby.
I had a little love, now I'm back for more.
Wanna make love to you, baby.
Set your spirit free. It's the only way to be. Yeah, that's my song. That's one of my favorite Spice Girl songs. Not that one and Naked. Not my actual favorite, but one of my favorites, honey. One of my favorites. But yeah, that was a song when I got older. I'm like,
thank you very much. I need.
Oh, is Stop your favorite?
Anything from the movie, honestly.
The movie was everything. I would have to say, Say You Will Be There. It's probably my favorite. Ooh. And it's really just Mel C at the end. I'm giving you everything. All of the joy can bring. Yes, I swear. Baby, Mel C, the best singer in the group, let's be honest. Ate that up.
From you is a promise you will be there.
Always be there. I'm like, you better sing, Mel C. You better. And it's one of the few songs where all 5 of them are actually singing in it. That's another thing I love.
If you can work this equation, then I'll get... Yeah.
But yes. Let's get to this Heart On. Now, I ain't gonna ask you for this one since this is a conversation we've had before. Go back to our season 14 review to see what we would have done with the category Heart On. Up first, we have Tamara Thomas, stunning.
Yes, I love the latex stockings.
It just works so much, and then the reveal, like this was cute. This was everything that I needed in my life.
Okay? Tamara has great freaking legs.
Great legs. Moving on to Vicky Vivacious. Oh, honey, she walked out in this. I was like, ooh, ooh, this might make up for that Snatch game.
Oh,
Might.
go facts.
Might. Because
Might.
I was like, ooh, this is very something. I can see Danny popping out in this. Like, Danny Renee would eat this up.
Mm-hmm.
I loved every piece of this. I love the hearts that go up the legs, the one big heart, the heart on the head. It's heart on without being too much. You know what I'm saying?
Right. This is like a modern day interpretation of the Queen of Hearts to
Yeah,
me.
I live, I love, and I laugh. I ain't said that in a minute. I live, I love,
You
and I
really haven't
laugh.
in at least 3 seasons.
And it's back for this look here because this was everything. All right, moving onwards to Kate Butch.
I wish she would have did it like a different version of this dress. I like the shoes. If you
Up next, we have Michael Maruli. I really enjoyed this.
enjoyed this was great.
Like, it's like, obviously, it's obvious, but I like it.
Right.
And I love the chains.
Yes. And like I love what they did with their head.
Yeah. Sticks
For
and
some weird
stones may
reason,
break
like
my
that
bones,
that
but
took it over the
chains
edge
and
for me.
whips excite me. And I love this.
Yep. And then the little pop out of the hand.
Love that. Moving on to Dee Delicious. Up next is Ginger Johnson. Um, I like the gloves. I like the wig. I like the boots. I like the makeup. But the outfit.
The outfit.
I like
The
everything
outfit
else
bothered.
though.
Uh-huh.
And she said this was reminiscent of her club kid days. And I'm like, oh. Oh. What did you think of this look?
It made her look really big.
It was not proportionized well. It was not proportionized well.
Okay.
Up next is Carmel.
She always brings it on the runway.
I live, I laughed, I loved.
Mm-hmm.
I did. Oh, this was amazing. Should have been in the top for this look alone. Like, this was just.
Mm-hmm.
I like. What did you think of this look?
I liked it. Like you get very like Vampiria from it.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, like yeah, it was a really good look.
So, out of all
And I
these amazing
appreciated
queens
the
up
makeup.
here, who had your favorite look?
Yeah. Yeah, my favorite look is like a toss up, but I'm gonna have to say Tamara.
Okay. And mine is Vicky. Again, right next to each other.
Hey.
So we find out that our tops this week are Tamara, Kate
Mm.
Butch, and Ginger, with our bottoms being Vicky and Dee Dee. Do you agree?
Yeah, just based off the Snatch game.
I don't.
Of course.
Honestly, there's 7 of them. They should have kept them all up there. Let's be real. There was no need to send somebody back. But if they
Yeah.
had to send somebody back, I would have sent back Tamara and Michael, had them safe, and had Caramel up there in the top spot. Because I enjoyed her Dionne Warwick and I enjoyed her
Mm-hmm.
runway. And Kate Butch barely up here. Honestly, barely. 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 I'm just going to be honest. I was not a big fan of it. People online were talking about how crazy and how great it was. And I'm like, it did start off good. But for me, it just kind of, meh, as it went on and on. So, we find out that the winner this week is Ginger Johnson, getting her third RuPeter badge in a row. Do you agree with her winning this challenge?
No.
Who did you think should win?
I don't know, but I just didn't want her to get a third badge in a row.
Honestly, it was very clear Ginger won this.
Yeah, at least it was deserved.
Yeah. And maybe she won't win no more until the finale. And honestly, 3 badges is enough for her to be considered a contender for the crown in my eyes. So, and I agree with 2 of her 3 badges. So I love it. And and the one she got last week, it's not like I don't disagree with it. Like, she did a great job. It's just I would have threw it a different direction. But yeah. And then we find out that the bottom 2 is Vicky Vivacious and Dee Dee Licious. Now, I agree with this. Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know you don't.
I do. I said I do agree with this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They lip sync to Heartbreak on Hold by Alexandria Burke. What did you think of this lip sync?
It was cute.
Just look through the screenshots I gave you.
I see who you liked. But that was obvious. I mean, because they gave it.
It's just, she did what was needed to be done here. It's not like Vicky was bad. It was just Dee Dee was great.
Yeah.
And ooh, Lord, this screenshot.
Like, I knew she won it when she did that little half pretend little dip at the end.
Oh, that was cute. I'm like, you know what? I'll give y'all that. That was cute. That was cute. I knew she won at the beginning when she took the things out of her heart and was like, do 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 do. I'm like, oh, she won. But this is the second.
Like, I took the chopsticks out. You see it right.
But this is the second queen she sent home with a badge. And she has no badges. So she's like the badge whisperer. Sending them home. And I guess she's the lip sync assassin so far because she did win this lip sync. Do you agree?
Yeah.
I do as well. Which means we have to say goodbye to Vicky Vivacious.
Bye-bye, Vicky Vivacious.
And then they to the moon. To the moon. And we find out next week they'll be doing an acting challenge. And it looks like they'll be working in teams. You already know how I feel about that. They better be judged as teams too.
Will they though?
They won't. Let's be real.
No.
They won't.
They will. Of course not.
But we're going to wrap things up here. Cresha, where can they find you online?
You can find me at Cresha McGill. That's CRESHAMCGILL on all social media.
And you can find me on all social media platforms at Simply Desmond. That's SIMPLYDESMOND. Thank you so much for spending a piece of your day with us. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you later. Bye.